Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I think everybody knows English.
No, not everyone. I will be translating.
I'll be very glad.
Okay.
In Patanjali Yoga Sutras,
En los Yoga Sutras de Patanjali,
they have mentioned Tasya Vachka Pranave. Tasya means his. Vachka means the word from his pronounced. Pranave means Om. He is pronounced by the word Om.
Él está pronunciado con el sonido del Om. Como que el sonido del Om es la existencia, es el nombre de Dios.
Is it clear?
yeah,
He, the Almighty,
yeah.
he is pronounced by the word Om.
Dios es pronunciado por el mantra Om.
Right? Why we pronounce Om?
¿Por qué pronunciamos el Om?
There are two things which are immortal in the world. Two things. We never die.
Eran dos cosas que nunca mueren.
Right? Body dies, mind dies,
El cuerpo muere,
healthy life, prosperity, and self-reliant for 100 years.
el resto
Nos provee por como una 100 años de longevidad,
longevidad, prosperidad, habla.
de todos los sentidos y de nuestro bienestar por 100 años.
Is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
It's our fundamental right to live life for 100 years.
Es nuestro derecho vivir por 100 años.
Right? The second prayer in Ayurveda, when we take meals, when we take our food,
En Ayurveda, cuando tomamos nuestra comida,
right? Let us be together, let us eat together, let us produce energy together, let there be no limit to our energies, let there be no ill feeling among us. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
déjanos comer juntos,
Y deja que esta comida como que produzca energía ilimitada.
Let us be together,
déjanos estar juntos, comer juntos,
let us eat together, let us produce energy together,
producir energía juntos.
let there be no limit to our energies, let there be no ill feeling among us. When we chant this mantra before taking meals, our food becomes a prashadam.
Cuando cantamos este mantra antes de comer nuestra comida, la comida se convierte en
Prashadam,
prasada.
God's grace,
Está bendecida.
right?
It's blessed.
Blessed, it becomes a blessing.
¿Vamos entendiendo todas o no? ¿No? Bueno, lo que está diciendo es que básicamente...
Sí, sí que lo entiendo, pero que me pensaba que querías parar de traducir.
Ah,
Voy
vale,
entendiendo.
¿Todas entienden?
Sí.
Si traduces,
Se traduce.
Claro,
entendemos.
vale.
Sí.
And what Ayurveda says, may all living beings be happy,
Lo que la Ayurveda dice es que pudieran todos los seres pudieran vivir felices,
may all be healthy,
todos pudieran vivir sanos,
may people have the well-being of all in mind,
todos pudieran tener el bienestar de una mente sagrada,
may nobody suffer in way.
todos no sufrir.
We don't pray only for human beings.
No solo rezamos por los humanos,
We pray for all animals.
también rezamos para los animales.
We pray for everybody.
Rezamos para todo el mundo.
Right?
Yeah.
So now I'll start the session with everybody's problem.
Vamos a empezar la sesión con los problemas de todo el mundo.
Con los problemas de todos. Bueno,
Right from perfect way of living, anybody's problem, physical, mental, spiritual, any yogic question, any question on Ayurveda, any question on health, any question on mental disorders, any question on family matters.
Cualquier pregunta sobre Ayurveda, sobre espiritualidad,
sobre cualquier molestia física, mental, cualquier problema familiar, cualquier cosa que queráis preguntar sobre filosofía del yoga, ayurveda, lo que sea.
So, should I start from here?
De la vida, sí.
Please.
Empieza por ti. Amparo.
¿Un problema que tengo?
Sí, preguntas
Sí, si quieres preguntar algo.
Físicamente,
Sí, algo por físico o algún
si es
problema.
físicamente yo, las partes de lumbares. Si es físicamente,
¿Tienes dolor?
sí,
She has,
Como crónico, como es constante.
bastante constante.
Vale.
she has pain, like a chronic pain in the lower back.
Yes.
Y tú no sabes de dónde viene.
How many years?
¿Cuánto tiempo? ¿Hace cuánto tiempo?
¿Cuánto tiempo? Pues bastante tiempo, no sé, 2 meses.
Ella cuida a mi abuela.
Yo es que cuido,
Ah, okay, she's taking care of her mother and the carrying up or whatever is like back problems and since 2 months.
How many years she is having problem?
No, for a couple of months.
Couple of months. Only couple of months or couple of years?
Meses.
Si de hace meses o años.
Months.
meses.
Let me tell you the real treatment for it. We should always avoid painkillers.
Déjame decirte que deberíamos de todos de evitar las painkillers,
Sí,
las pastillas para matar el dolor.
But anyhow, when the pain is very severe, then we can take if it is highly essential. But we should not take it morning, evening. We should take when it is highly essential, when we cannot bear the pain.
Solo deberíamos tomarlo cuando es completamente indispensable, no por la mañana, solo cuando el dolor es mucho y es indispensable.
For this lumbar pain, Ayurveda, in Ayurveda, we have a very definite treatment. We are working on 6 herbs.
Para la zona lumbar tienen 6 hierbas en Ayurveda que van muy bien.
You can take the photographs. I'll show you just video then. ये उठाना जरा. ये मोटा हाँ folder. No, ये नहीं. अमृत जी को बुलाना जरा. Oh, sorry.
60.
You can take photograph of this.
How old are you, sir? How old are you?
Tell me how much.
We're just debating. We don't know.
Huh?
We don't know.
You look very young.
I'm always young. You know why we are young?
What is Ayurveda?
Not Ayurveda, just philosophy of Vedas and Ayurveda. Just please take photograph of this and study it tomorrow.
Dice que tomes una fotografía de esto y
This is-
estudies para mañana.
This is our research article. You'll have to take 45 days to 3 months, and your all vertebrae, especially the lumbar vertebrae, will be very strong, and you will not have the pain. You can take the photograph of these 6 herbs,
Tienes que tomar la fotografía
or you can take the whole
de
photograph.
estas 6 hierbas.
Tomar unos meses de esto. Si las vértebras se fortalecen.
right?
Yes, sir. So how are you?
If you and in daily practice we should add some things to avoid all these pains. Do you know about flaxseed?
Yeah.
Anybody taking it regularly?
¿Alguien se toma regularmente las semillas de linaza? Linaza, ¿es verdad? ¿De lino o linaza?
Sometimes.
It should be taken daily.
Deberíamos de tomarlas todos los días.
It makes your bones strong. It makes your mind strong. It makes your skin lustered. It lowers your cholesterol.
Los huesos se fortalecen, los músculos se fortalecen y la piel se vuelve más
del lino oil.
What is lino oil?
Like flaxseed oil.
Eso es adelino pero aceite. Is the same?
No, it's not the same. Firstly, make me clear what lino is. I don't know what lino is.
Yeah, it's flaxseed.
It's-
It's the word in Spanish.
Is flaxseed oil?
Yeah, flaxseed.
But it should not be cooked.
No cocines.
No, only on the...
You're not cooking it?
No, but every...
You can take it.
Yeah.
The dose is 5 gram morning, 5 gram evening. You can put in vegetables or in anything. Very correct.
El de esto es 5 gramos por la mañana, 5 gramos por la tarde.
El aceite de linaza.
El aceite de
Yeah?
para
Skin?
no, verduras, pero que no se cocina.
The seeds you recommended here, how do you eat them? Just like this, or you?
Flax seed you can take without roasting.
You don't have to.
No. You can take directly.
Because some people say you need to.
Very beautiful question you have said, but I missed. You were asking my age. In nature, we never say this tree is getting old. We always say the tree is growing. In the same way, we never become old. We always grow.
Igual que la naturaleza no dices que un árbol se vuelve viejo, sino que este árbol crece, pues dice que él también. Que él no dice que él se vuelve viejo, sino que él crece.
I'm gonna take that.
Yeah?
You're- I'm growing.
Yes.
Always growing.
Is it right? So you got my answer? Now, one thing I want to share with you, which I should not, but as a doctor it's my duty.
Una cosa que voy a compartir con vosotros, aunque no debería, pero lo voy a hacer porque es mi deber como médico.
Some people ask me why we should not smoke.
Alguna gente me pregunta por qué no deberíamos de fumar. ¿Lo sabéis?
How many persons here they smoke?
¿Cuántas personas fuman?
Please, do you know we publish India's most popular family health magazine? Do you know it?
Do you know what?
We are the publisher, honor of India's very famous health magazine, Arogya Dham.
Son como los editores de una revista india muy famosa sobre
Once I wrote an article, why we should not smoke.
escribí un artículo sobre por qué no deberíamos de fumar.
You won't believe, we received thousands of mails and letters and calls that by reading that article we have stopped smoking.
Recibieron miles de llamadas
So tell us the secret because
Yes.
y de cartas diciendo que después de haber leído su artículo habían dejado de fumar.
Tell me why we smoke, what medicinal property it has.
No.
¿Por qué deberíamos de fumar?
No, ¿por qué fumar? ¿No?
Sí, porque
¿qué propiedad medicinal tiene fumar?
No medicinal property. Still, then we smoke. Why we should not smoke? Do you know the weight of the right lung?
The weight?
Weight of the right lung,
¿Sabéis el peso del pulmón derecho?
1200 grams, 1.2 kg,
1200, no, 1200.
Ah, vale. Un kilo
1 kilogram, 200.
1 kilogram 200.
El peso del pulmón derecho.
And do you know the weight of the left lung?
No.
¿Y sabéis el peso del pulmón?
800 grams,
800 gramos.
800 gramos.
right? Combined together 2 kg,
Combinados 2 kilos.
right? And the cells of the lungs are very special cells. They are called alveoli cells.
Alveolos.
They are very delicate.
Las células de los pulmones son unas células muy especiales que son los alvéolos y que son muy delicadas, son muy delicadas.
They are generally damaged by smoke or heavy pressure.
Y se dañan por el tabaco o por la presión, bajo presión.
Right? Do you know the vital capacity of the body, our strength, is always depends upon our lungs. How much vitality the lungs have.
Entonces la fuerza de nuestro cuerpo depende mucho de la capacidad o de la vitalidad de los pulmones.
Right? When we smoke, we kill the cells of our lungs.
Matamos las células, los alvéolos cuando fumamos.
Right? And secondly, we ought to know, do you know the name of B.K. Sanger? Anger.
Yes. El nombre de, si conocemos a Iyengar, el profesor, algunos conocerán, no tenemos profesor de yoga.
He was my friend the day he was alive.
Él era su amigo cuando estaba vivo.
Right? And you'll be surprised, we met only once.
Y solo se conocieron una vez.
I met him in 94.
Se conocieron en el 94
Right? And he asked me one question.
y le preguntó algo.
Dr. Agarwal, tell me what God is. How can you define God?
¿Cómo puedes le preguntó a Iyengar a él cómo defines a Dios? ¿Cómo puedes definir?
Right? You know what I did? He was taking class in front of everybody.
¿Y él estaba dando clase?
I touched his feet in respect and
Y le tocó
I closed his nostrils before everybody. You know why? I said within 2 minutes you will see air is God.
Sí. Y le cerró la nariz, le tocó los pies en respeto, le cerró la nariz y dijo, mira, 2 minutos vas a ver que Dios es
Every
la
cell
respiración es Dios.
needs oxygen for every moment.
Cada célula necesita oxígeno para cada momento.
Why we don't know the value of it?
Porque no conocemos el valor de
Because we don't pay any taxes to the great Almighty.
porque no pagamos taxes a Dios.
How many times we inhale and exhale? Can anybody tell me?
¿Cuántas veces inhalamos y exhalamos?
In a minute,
En un minuto,
Depending on the person.
18 times.
18 veces.
And the better answer of this question will be given by a person who is suffering from COPD. You know COPD?
Y la mejor respuesta será dada por una persona que sufre de COPD, que no sé qué.
Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which we call it asthma, bronchial asthma.
O alguien que sufre asma te va a decir bien de que
Ask any person who is suffering from asthma what you need in your life.
y cualquier persona que sufra de asma o algún problema respiratorio, tú le preguntas qué es
You
lo
know
que necesitas.
what answer will be? I need more air to come in.
Te van a decir necesito oxígeno.
So I'm just giving you some few things why we should not smoke.
Solamente te estoy dando como unos tips de por qué.
We decrease our longevity.
Y porque los pulmones son la llave de nuestra longevidad.
We decrease our vital capacity.
No, porque decrece la capacidad. Sí, disminuye
la longevidad y la...
Sí, y la capacidad, la vitalidad.
You got it? Is it clear?
Yes.
Now second, any question from you?
¿Cómo se puede llevar el yoga, que aquí hacemos cada día y estamos súper metidas, a tu día a día, cuando tienes un horario que cumplir y tal? A ver, en resumen, ¿cómo no estar estresada si no puedes por tu modo de vida hacer un yoga cada día o porque hay un horario, porque hay un ritmo, porque tal?
So how you can the question is how can you not be stressed if you don't have time to practice yoga or because your work schedule is very busy, and how to not be stressed if you cannot do yoga or stuff like that?
I work for 365 days.
Trabajo esos 360 días.
I don't have any holiday.
No tengo ninguna vacación.
I work since morning to evening, but I am never tired.
Trabajo
and I always live in present.
Y vivo en el presente.
I never think of past,
Nunca pienso en el pasado,
I never think of future.
no pienso en el futuro.
Future is a mystery,
El futuro es un misterio.
past is a history.
El pasado es una historia.
Learn from nature, just see water, it flows like this,
Y aprende de la naturaleza.
it never flows like this.
Y siempre fluye hacia adelante, nunca hacia atrás.
The forward,
That one is pretty good. I never heard that one.
we should move like this.
Siempre deberíamos movernos hacia adelante.
Got it?
Yes.
And moreover, people are taking care of their food, people are taking care of their clothes, you are taking care of your beauty,
La gente se cuida, la ropa.
but
no se cuida
people
la
are
cara.
not caring of the hygiene of the mind.
Pero la gente no cuida la higiene mental.
Hygiene of the mind. If mind is not pure, body cannot be pure.
Si la mente no está pura, no hay higiene mental, el cuerpo tampoco puede ser.
You understand? If I say my father is wrong, if I say my mother is wrong,
Digo, mi madre,
if I say my neighbor is wrong,
si mi padre está equivocado, digo que mi madre está equivocada, que mi vecino está equivocado.
if I complain all the time, I can never be happy.
Si me quejo todo el tiempo, nunca podré estar feliz.
So we should follow. गिलास में लेके आते बेटे हाँ. We should follow two things, you know. Law of gratitude,
Que tenemos que seguir dos cosas.
law of
Amor y gratitud.
gratitude. Just see, everybody is healthy.
Simplemente mira, todo el mundo está sano.
No complaints.
No hay quejas.
No complaints.
No hay quejas.
Always have feeling of thankfulness.
Simplemente piensa solo en agradecimiento.
If I am talking to you, I am thankful to him that he has given me perfect health, perfect voice, everything, that I am sharing my voice with you by his order, not by my order.
Si yo estoy hablando contigo, pero pensando en él me da salud perfecta.
Understand? If you have feeling of gratitude,
Estás lleno de gratitud.
no complaints,
No te quejas.
we will be always happy.
Tú vas a ser siempre feliz.
Enjoy every moment. This moment will not come again.
Disfruta cada momento. Este momento, los momentos no van a volver.
Understand?
Ya.
Yes.
Enjoy present.
Disfruta el presente.
Present is a blessing.
El presente es una bendición.
And you know, in other Vedic philosophy, there is one great scholar, Chanakya. Have you heard? Chanakya. You should see on the net. Chanakya. Like Gautam Buddha. He was a great man. What he wrote, you know, nobody can defeat a powerful mind.
Este hombre que no sabemos quién es dijo que nadie puede vencer a una mente poderosa.
Nobody can defeat
Nadie puede vencer
powerful mind.
a una mente poderosa.
Is it right?
Powerful, you mean clear. Clear sense.
Clear, strong mind.
Strong mind, yeah.
And what is strong mind? Let me tell you.
Clear.
Self-confidence. Yeah. Self-confidence. Attachment to duties.
Autoconfianza.
And stability of mind. These three things make strong mind.
Lo que hace una mente fuerte es la autoconfianza, el no apegarse a
Mantener el propósito.
mantener un
propósito.
being consistent.
You know,
Ser consistente.
I'm sharing my knowledge with you as a part of duty.
Estoy enseñándoos como parte de mi deber.
If you think everything as a duty, you enjoy that thing.
Si tú crees que es tu propósito, tú disfrutas haciendo.
And we should have confidence on ourselves, what we are.
Y deberíamos tener confianza en nosotros mismos, en lo que somos.
Got it?
Ya.
This is strong mind.
Esto es una mente fuerte.
You please. thinking?
Maybe next year.
You please.
I would like to know how can you build or escape from the anxiety, but not the anxiety that the situations create on you. Like, I mean, from the anxiety from outside, but the anxiety that you create in yourself. I think.
Your inner, that you feel inside
Sí, cuando
yourself.
te creas ansiedad, pero no como que es la sensación que creas ansiedad para ti, sino tú mismo.
Que tú lo sientes,
Eso
ya, tú
es.
sientes ansiedad.
Porque,
Como para tener la ansiedad.
bueno, siempre sería, pero hay veces como que te viene sin ninguna razón aparente, como que llega de ti, que no sabes muy bien de dónde viene. Cómo llevarlo, sí, o cómo dejar de generar. So maybe the question would be how to stop generating anxiety.
Anxiety.
Yeah.
There are three words. One is fear,
En tres palabras, uno es miedo,
right? Second is anxiety,
la segunda es ansiedad,
and third is thinking of past bad events,
thinking of past.
Una imagen del pasado
Past.
dolorosa, ¿no?
tragic events, reminding past.
Lo que te da sería
Right.
pensar en el pasado, una tragedia del pasado.
This fear generates anxiety,
Este miedo es lo que genera la ansiedad.
right? That's why I said earlier, what is strong mind? Self-confidence,
Por eso es porque pregunté antes, ¿qué es una mente fuerte? Autoconfianza.
right? I'll give you one. ये बेटे गायत्री मंत्र का जरा उठाना, ये नीचे रखिए, ये जहाँ आरोग्य धाम का स्टिकर रखा, ये उठाओ, गीता के नीचे, इधर देखो बेटे, नहीं ये वाला, ये one each. This will change your life. Just see what happens in our life. When we take birth, we grow physically and mentally. Right?
Cuando tomamos un baño, crecemos físicamente y mentalmente.
But see in nature what happens. We have shown it as a tree.
Mira en la naturaleza qué pasa. Estamos aquí reflejados como un árbol.
Just see, when tree grows up, it grows down also.
Cuando un árbol crece, también crece hacia abajo.
Right? We have shown root as a soul.
Hemos señalado aquí las raíces como el alma.
Right? In order to make our soul strong, consciousness strong,
¿Sabes cómo hacer tu alma fuerte, tu consciente fuerte?
right? What we need, three things. Just see. First, bhu.
Necesitamos tres cosas, están aquí.
Just see, bhu means self-confidence,
Autoconfianza,
and bhoy means attachment to duties.
el seguir tu propósito.
Just see, the second one. Attachment to duties. You got it?
Yeah.
This side.
Y estabilidad de la mente.
This side. Attachment to duties. This side. Right?
Yeah.
And third thing is stability of mind. These three things make strong willpower. What is the definition of strong willpower?
¿Cuál es la definición de un mente fuerte? Una mente fuerte.
Strong willpower is strong mind, means total confidence on yourself,
Una mente fuerte significa completamente confianza en uno mismo.
attachment to duties,
Seguir tu propósito
and stability of mind.
y una mente estable.
What is stability?
¿Qué es estabilidad?
Tell me.
Dime, ¿qué es estabilidad? What the fuck?
When you have these three weapons, means when you have strong willpower, you will have never anxiety.
Cuando controles esto, ya no vas a tener nunca más ansiedad.
But how can we do that?
Develop your confidence every day.
Entrena tu
You have to work on
autoconfianza
it.
every day.
Yes, inner.
There is no pills.
Happy pill, no.
Just see, what we do, we take care of our face, we take care of our body, we take care of our hair,
Cuidamos de nuestro
we take care of money, right?
cuidamos del dinero,
But we don't take care of our inner strength.
pero no cuidamos.
And what is inner strength? Is based on self-confidence, attachment to duties, and stability of mind. Then we ought to know these 9 virtues. Just see, first, Tat means science of life.
Esto es el camino para la sabiduría o la gracia divina. Son como 9 pasos.
And what is science of life? Why we get worried? Life, death, profit, loss, fame, defame, in his hands. Nobody's hands. It's not in any guru's hands. Everybody who comes has to die.
Esto no está
When we get profits in life, we get losses as well. What is the genesis of anxiety? Thinking of those things which we should not.
ansiedad es pensar en cosas las que no deberíamos.
And second is Svetu. Very important. Svetu. Just see Svetu. Second. What is Svetu? We should increase our physical and mental power every day.
Deberíamos incrementar nuestra energía física y mental todos los días.
Every day it should grow.
Cada día debería crecer.
Every day. This is our account, real account. Physical strength and mental strength. This should grow every day.
Debe de crecer cada día.
Is it right? And third is Virenium. Virenium means you are the best of the best. You are the best, you are the best, you are the best. Nobody is better than you.
El Varenium significa que nadie es mejor que tú eres la mejor, tú eres el mejor, tú eres el mejor.
Is it right?
Yes.
And then Bhargo means very important word, purity of mind.
Pureza, pureza de la mente, pureza.
You know what is happening today? You abuse me 10 times. I'll not react. Because I have a confidence on myself.
Si él, por ejemplo, se encuentra en una situación en la que alguien abusa de él no reacciona porque él tiene confianza en él.
Purity. And I'll not keep those words here. You said me something wrong.
Él no mantiene las palabras que a una persona le ha dicho para ofenderle, él no las mantiene aquí.
What is happening today? People keep everything here.
Todo el mundo, la gran mayoría
That is the
de
cause of
personas
suffering.
que mantiene las palabras que otro le ha dicho.
Right? It should always be pure. Don't keep anything unwanted. It's a law of nature. Thought, words, and action.
El pensamiento, la palabra,
Thoughts,
acciones,
words, and action. They make energy.
ellos hacen acciones,
They make light.
es lo que crea la energía.
If bad thought, bad energy.
Malos pensamientos, mala energía.
This is a law of nature. That's why we enjoy life every day. When we meet so many people, everybody is not going to admire us. There are some few people, maybe suffering from mental disorders, maybe they may say anything. So we should not be disturbed by their words.
Conoce mucha gente y no todo el mundo les va a admirar, pero ellos no van a conservar palabras feas o palabras ofensivas de ninguna otra persona.
Right? And the fifth one is devasya, means to give unconditionally. What is happening? But you know, my father gave me two teachings in his life.
Vasalla significa dar incondicionalmente.
My great father taught me only two things.
Su padre le enseñó solo dos cosas.
You know what he used to say? Don't be a beggar. Don't keep your hand like this.
Nunca seas un mendigo y no mantengas tus manos así.
Always be like this. Be a giver.
Siempre da y mantén tus manos así.
Try to give the best of the best to the society. Don't think what others will give you.
Da lo mejor que puedas a la sociedad y no piensas lo que los demás puedan darte a ti.
And just see the Mother Earth. When you put this much seed on the earth, how much Mother Earth gives you? Have you seen? Put seeds in the earth? Anything.
Cuando plantas semillas, la tierra te da el fruto.
More than 10 times.
¿Cuántas veces más te devolverá?
Is it right? Why people are suffering? They don't want to give anything. They want to
Porque la
keep.
gente sufre, porque la gente no quiere dar y ellos mantienen todo para ellos, todo para ellos.
Is it happening? And then Dhimai means everything should be based on truth.
La vida debe ser basada en la verdad.
Sattva means truth.
Sattva significa
We should follow the path of absolute truth. Truthfulness,
decir la verdad y seguir el camino.
right? And Dhyo means, very important word, knowledge based on scientific reasoning.
Dicho es el conocimiento basado en hechos científicos.
It should not be dogmatic. You know dogmatic? It should not be dogmas. It should be scientific. Even the spiritual knowledge should be scientific.
El conocimiento debe ser basado en hechos científicos.
अब पंखा नहीं चल सकता कोई बात नहीं. And eighth one is yona. Yona means patience.
Paciencia.
Why people are suffering? Just tell me. If I see you something ill, you'll react immediately. This is the cause of anxiety. Reaction. The muscles, body suffers. How many times you know heart beats in a minute?
¿Sabes cuántas veces el corazón bombea en un minuto?
72 times.
72 veces.
Do you know it? Multiply 72 by 60.
Multiplícalo por 72 por 60
Multiply it by 24.
y multiplícalo por 24.
By this process we are alive.
Solo por este proceso nosotros estamos vivos.
But we should know medically, heart takes, it rests double the time it works. When it contracts, it gets tired. When it expands, it takes double the rest.
Descansa el doble de tiempo que está trabajando. Cada vez que se contrae es el doble de tiempo que está bombeando.
But mind during sleep also it works.
La mente, aunque esté durmiendo, también sigue trabajando.
So
Descansa, ¿no?
mind works for works for 24 hours.
Mind.
Yes. When you sleep, who keeps your accounts intact?
Cuando duermes,
Mind.
¿quién mantiene tus cuentas?
When we sleep, we forget everything. But who keeps the memory card? The mind keeps.
¿Quién mantiene la memoria? La mente. Okay.
Right? So in order to make our mind soothant, relaxed, we must meditate 10 to 20 minutes a day.
Para mantener una mente estable necesitamos meditar al menos entre 10 y 20 minutos al día.
Although I had never been to South Korea, I had never been to Japan.
Aunque nunca he estado en South Korea o en
Japan. But I am great admirers of their industrial growth.
pero soy un gran admirador de su industria.
You know why? Why? You know, Japan suffered a lot in last 100 years.
Japón ha sufrido mucho.
All nuclear disasters, natural disasters, right?
Nucleares,
And still Japan is on the top. You know why?
Japón está en lo máximo.
You know why? They meditate 40 minutes a day.
¿Y sabéis por qué? Porque ellos meditan 40 minutos al día.
They have a focused mind.
Porque ellos tienen una mente enfocada.
They don't waste their energies in petty matters.
Ellos no van a gastar energía en tonterías. Sí.
And the last one is Prachodayat, ninth one. Very important, the people, the young generation is forgetting. Service to the elders.
Servicio a los mayores.
If I don't serve my father, I will not be served by my children. Because home is the first and the foremost institution of the world.
Si no sirvo a mi padre, como mi hijo me va a servir a mí.
Y que la familia o que esta estructura es la base del hogar del mundo.
Is it right? This is Gayatri Mantra, and 3 times we say Om Shanti Shanti, one for the body, one for the mind, one for the soul. And why we have shown it as a tree? Because we don't grow ourselves internally. If we grow ourselves internally, we'll never suffer from anxiety. We'll never suffer from mental disorders.
Cuando crecemos internamente, no vamos a tener ansiedad y no vamos a tener ningún tipo de problema mental.
Is it right? No, you ask, and you ask me any question. Are you what?
Es que ya me lo contestado.
Any question on hair, on skin, any problem?
Acne.
Acne. We call it acne vulgaris. We have a sebaceous glands here. You know sebaceous glands?
Tenemos unas glándulas sebáceas.
They are active from the age of 16 up till 30 or 32.
Ellas están activas desde que tenemos 16 años hasta los 30 o 32.
After that, they are not active.
Después de eso ya no están más activas.
So, if you suffer from acne, you can apply any modern.
You need to wait and you just
Yes. Is it right? So it's not a big problem. It's not a big problem.
que no es un problema.
Ah, lo tenés que
You please.
Interesting question. Until what age woman can have children?
Yes, very good question.
¿Hasta qué edad no podemos?
Very good question.
¿Hasta qué edad se puede tener un hijo?
You know what is happening in Europe, what is happening in Spain, what is happening in Germany, what is happening in Luxembourg, Belgium, all these European countries. Young generation is trying to get late marriages.
Estamos casando tarde o que intentamos extender, ¿no? El casamiento.
So may I ask your age?
Me? 28.
Are you married or unmarried?
No, I am not.
No. May I ask your age?
Pero, ¿qué pregunta está haciendo?
A ver,
Tranquila. La cebada,
No,
¿no?
bueno,
Espera, ¿qué cuántos años tienes?
Pues yo te
Ah,
digo si quieres.
yo 58, no sé.
No, estamos, la pregunta que yo
No,
quiero hacer.
pero la pregunta.
Her age, are you married? Or?
41. I'm not married.
Yes.
I don't have kids. I would like to.
Yes. Now you should get married. Reason being,
No, right now. Go.
this menopause, you know menopause?
Yes.
As a doctor, we have seen pregnancies, many complications
For who?
for mother,
Physically,
physically.
la gente que se casa más tarde tiene hijos más tarde y eso puede llevar a complicaciones para la madre, a nivel físico.
You know PCOD? Polycystic ovarian disease?
Sí, como ovario poliquístico.
You know? Why is so much common in young girls nowadays?
¿Por qué es tan común en las chicas jóvenes ahora?
My wife, she's a gynecologist. She sees many women, young girls, suffering from PCOD.
Ella ve la esposa que es ginecóloga, ve muchas chicas con esto, ovarios poliquísticos.
Because late marriages.
Porque la gente se casa.
You got it?
So the kid gets that? Or
It makes imbalances in the body.
si no eres madre joven, desarrollas puedes desarrollar poliquísticos.
Got it? Is it? Is it?
No estamos de acuerdo, pero da igual.
They don't agree.
Hmm?
We don't agree that much.
Not agree?
No, but it's okay.
Tell me why not?
And we can spend a long
No, pero sí.
Hmm?
I think the main reason because for this disorder in girls now
Yeah.
is because of eating disorders. You know, when you are not eating properly, when you are not eating enough, you are going to have a lot of disorder in your menstrual cycle and so on, you know. Because if you are not able to be alive, you are not able to be pregnant. So
I think-
it's not because of I'm getting married like late. It's because of, you know, nowadays more and more girls are not eating properly. So that's why they are losing period and all this stuff.
I think you're somewhat mistaken.
Is it okay? Thank you.
Somewhat mistaken. You know, what is the difference between knowledge and wisdom?
Es la diferencia entre sabiduría y conocimiento.
What is the difference between knowledge and wisdom?
Experience.
Experience is more than knowledge.
Experiencia es más que conocer.
Is it right?
Yes.
So we should follow the path of wisdom, not knowledge.
Debemos seguir el camino del conocimiento, de la sabiduría, no del conocimiento.
Do you know Amish people in America? Amish.
Amish, sí conocemos los Amish.
You know from where they migrated? Do you know?
Eastern Europe maybe?
No.
¿De dónde han emigrado los Amish?
They migrated from Spain. They migrated from Switzerland. They migrated from South Germany. They migrated from Switzerland. They migrated from Austria. You know at what time? At the time of Christ.
Really?
We had been in their families for a month. You know, their population in America, more than 5 million.
Porque ahí los Amish es una colonia, no sé si conocéis los Amish.
Sí.
Bueno,
Do you know they?
es un grupo de gente, ¿no? Como que viven en Estados Unidos porque han emigrado de Europa del Sur, de Austria, de Suiza y tal, pero que llevan desde en Estados Unidos hace mucho. Él dice desde el tiempo de Cristo, pero eso no como tela de juicio, pero que es como una comunidad muy cerrada.
Do you know they don't use electricity?
No usan electricidad,
They don't travel by cars.
no usan coches,
They don't go to modern schools.
no van a escuelas modernas.
And have you seen their family lives?
Y como si habéis visto las familias cómo se manejan.
They have the best married lives. They have a best education.
Tienen la mejor
And in terms of money, they are ahead of anybody.
y tienen, bueno, en dinero están más adelantados.
And do you think they are free?
They are more free than you.
Yeah. Women are free in that sense.
Everybody. What we think, you know, we are analyzing freedom in a bad way.
Analizando la libertad de una
You know,
manera.
last year I had a very seasoned man from Europe. He's very close associate of Mark Zuckerberg, the Facebook owner. You know Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook.
Owner.
El dueño de Facebook.
The owner of the Facebook is Mark Zuckerberg. And the man who came to this place, he was the right hand.
Okay, digo
La mano
totalmente.
derecha del dueño de Facebook.
And that man was about 40 years of age.
Tenía 40 años.
Right? Very important man in today's world. And his parents were trying to get him married since last 10 years.
Y se ha estado casado los últimos 10 años y
Right? And he was asked to visit Ma Yoga Ashram, and that duty was given to me to make him convinced that he should get married.
Lo trajeron para que él lo convenza de que se case, porque no es significado.
Right? His mother and grandfather. You know, when I asked that man, why you are not getting married?
Me preguntó, ¿por qué no te estás casando?
He gave many reasons.
Dio muchas razones.
Then I asked, with how many women you have been dating so far?
¿Y cuántas mujeres has?
You know how many he said? More than 100.
Más de 100.
More than
Más de 100.
100 women. You know what I said?
¿Sabes lo que le dije?
You may think this is a freedom, but according to Vedic philosophy, according to Ayurveda, according to wisdom, this is a mental disease.
Él piensa, o él le dijo, tú piensas que esto es libertad, pero acorde a la Ayurveda, acorde a toda esta filosofía, eso es una enfermedad mental, o es como sea, algo mental, un desorden mental.
This is called, medically this is called delusion, hallucination, psychomatic disorders, OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. This is not freedom.
So, under your point of view, we are a little bit.
Yeah.
So you are trying to convince us to get married.
You know, our aim and object of this Mahayoga Ashram, you won't believe, we have such a talent in our family, we can have a multinational company. We can earn so much money, but we don't want to be. You know the reason why?
Ellos dicen que como esta empresa o lo que sea familia podría ser una multinacional, pero que no quieren llegar ahí. ¿Por qué?
You know why? We know our accounts.
Sabemos nuestros
How much we'll earn, how much we'll leave after our death.
y sabemos cuánto vamos a dejar cuando nos moramos.
People, what do they? They go on earning, not taking care of their health, family, their well-beings,
Hoy en día la gente se enfoca en ganar, pero no se entera nada
and running for money,
de correr.
and they are lost and they go.
Y se mueven.
And property, they are not owners of the property, they are the caretakers of their properties.
Y que no son los dueños de las propiedades, sino que son los que cuidan de las propiedades.
Caretakers.
Sí.
Is it right? So our aim and object is to give you the right wisdom
No.
in terms of family, in terms of your well-being, in terms of your total peace and happiness.
Como que nuestro propósito es darte un poco como transmitir los valores, ¿no? De familia, de bienestar, de salud, de felicidad.
Got it? Is it clear? No.
Maybe I'm experiencing some pain in the psoas area for 10 months now.
10 months.
Yeah. And I have scoliosis.
Sclerosis.
Yeah.
Ankylosing spondylitis.
No, my spine.
Which one? L1, L2, L5?
No, it's just the whole spine is.
Whole spine.
No, there. So I don't remember now the numbers. It's like in the butt, in the top, and in the bottom, and it's like kind of compensated. But if you look at me from behind, it's to the left and then to the right.
Please show me your MRI reports.
Te muestro los rayos
Ah,
If you don't have, I'll come, you can show me tomorrow, empty stomach. We can give you medication which can cure it fully. I have given that article, this article. This is our research-based article. You can read it.
yeah. And my question was, I think I have had this cure in my back or my leg, but this pain started 10 months ago. So I'm not sure if it's related.
Related to?
I don't know if the pain I'm experiencing is related to my back.
It's radiating downwards?
It's related.
Related to?
The reason, no, not really. It's basically here. Es que Bueno, el osteópata, estoy con varios osteópatas y viene, parece que viene del psoas y de, bueno, no lo estoy mirando. It's like the pain could be like here, but one doctor said it's coming from the anxiety, and then the diaphragm was contracted and was pulling the psoas. Another one was saying it was coming from the scoliosis. Another one was saying it was emotional. Another one was saying it was the way I'm just standing or sitting. So at work, so I don't know. I'm just trying to be relaxed about it, and it's getting better. It's much better.
Yes. You're getting relaxed.
Yeah, and also working my second chakra, like dancing and moving, and yeah, that's because it's maybe a block. I don't know. I hear maybe 5 different explanations.
I respect your each and every word, but you should control your emotions.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have a stable mind.
Yeah. More than the control, I'm working on gratitude, as you said.
Gratitude.
And it's amazing. If I focus on that one day, I can see like how everything changes.
Please believe today you will be fully cured very shortly. Have this strong affirmation, belief in your mind. Because positivity kills all negativity.
Yeah.
Is it right?
Yeah. I'm
And-
working on that. Actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's for you, for yourself, to cure yourself.
Yeah.
But it depends how you control your emotions. Right?
Yeah.
Your doctors, different doctors give you different versions, but everything is connected with this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? You can take our help anytime.
Thank you.
You please.
Maybe you can give us some tips about how to keep healthy relationships, even if it's with a couple, with your boyfriend or girlfriend, or maybe with parents or with friends, just how to keep a healthy relationship.
Very correct. As a doctor, I see many patients of different kinds.
¿Cómo mantener algunos consejos para mantener relaciones saludables? Por ejemplo, con tu novio, tu novia, o tus padres o amigos.
Yes. I give you latest example. A young boy from Austria came 3 months back here. A young boy from Austria. He was just 26. Right? He was suffering from OCD. You know OCD? Obsessive compulsive disorder.
Bueno, que es un chico con una...
Got it?
Yes.
And he was on medication since last 8 years.
Sí, estaba en medicación hace 8 años.
And his age was only 26.
Solo tenía solo 26.
Right?
Sí.
When I took his history first day here, I said, you are a young boy, beautiful boy. Why you are suffering OCD? Tell me the truthful reason for it.
Y le dijo, ¿por qué? Si eres un chico guapísimo, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué llegar? ¿Cómo llegas hasta aquí? Dime la razón con que...
You know what reason he said?
Y dijo,
I hate my mother, I hate my father.
yo odio a mi madre, odio a mi padre.
I said, why?
Y él dijo, ¿por qué?
They said they both are divorced. They have divorced each other.
Están separados.
And I never got the love of my mother, my father. I grew myself.
Y nunca pude tener el amor de mi padre o de mi madre y tuve que crecer yo.
Right? I said, this is called hatred. This is called hatred.
Esto se llama odio.
You know hatred?
Odio, hate.
Hate. This is called hate. Why you hate your mother?
¿Por qué odias a tu madre?
He said, she never loved me. No, I said, you're wrong.
Y ella nunca me dijo.
Within 5 minutes, I gave him the right direction.
Y en 5 minutos le di una dirección.
He said, why I should love my mother? I said, you should believe it. Your mother kept you for 9 months in her abdomen. Is it right or wrong?
Y él le dijo, ¿por qué debería amar a mi madre? Y él le dijo, bueno, tu madre tuvo en su barriga 9 meses, ¿correcto?
He said right.
Correcto.
I said she nourished you at least for 3, 4, 5 years.
Y ella te nutrió por lo menos 4, 5, 6 años.
Right?
Yes.
Then I said, your father spent some money on you at least for 8 or 9 years.
Tu padre invirtió lo de en ti por lo menos unos 8 o 9 años.
He said, yes.
Sí.
Then I said, you should be grateful for both of them.
Y él te dijo, tú deberías ser agradecido por ambos de ellos.
I said, why you hate them?
¿Por qué los odias?
Then he said, what should I do?
Y él dijo, ¿qué debo hacer?
Then I said, can you do one favor for me?
Y dijo, ¿puedes hacerme un favor?
Then he was in confidence with me. He said, yes, I can do. I said, send one message, one line message to both of them.
Mándale un mensaje.
I love you, I respect you.
Que diga, te amo y te respeto.
You won't believe, within 5 minutes he got the message.
En 5 minutos.
We love you too.
Y él mandó el mensaje y en 5 minutos recibió la respuesta que decía, también te amamos.
Then I said, you are a fool. You can be bridge. You can unite your parents.
Y aquí tú puedes ser el puente para unir a tus padres.
He said, yes.
¿Sí?
His father is a mayor in Austria, in some big city. Mayor, you know mayor? The head of,
Mayor.
yeah, mayor.
Ah, el padre es el alcalde de una ciudad en Austria.
I said, you are a fool. I said to that boy, 26 years old, you are a fool.
Y te digo, tú eres tonto.
You have a great heritage. Your father is a mayor.
Ya, digo, tienes una buena herencia, por decir,
You are,
eres el mayor.
you are son of a mayor.
Eres el hijo del alcalde.
You are son of a mayor. You have a big heritage.
Una herencia grande.
You are missing it.
Te la estás perdiendo.
You know, in one consultation, I changed his mind.
En una consulta le cambió la mente.
You know what he said when he went?
¿Sabes cómo que dijo cuando
I'm
fue?
totally transformed. He was a happy man.
Digo, "Ah, estoy contento."
So in relations, we should not have expectations.
Y en las relaciones no deberíamos tener expectativas.
Maybe boyfriend, maybe girlfriend, maybe parents, maybe our brothers, sisters. We should not have
No
expectations.
deberíamos tener expectativas.
Expectations, you know.
Expectativas.
I am sharing my knowledge with you without expectations.
Estoy compartiendo mi sabiduría con vosotros.
And this is more than expectations.
Y esto es
When
más.
what you get after this, you cannot believe the ultimate bliss, joy you get it.
Y después de esto no sabéis cuánto, ¿cómo se dice? Como bendiciones y cosas van a recibir.
Right? If there will be chance, I think my wife is coming on Wednesday.
Wednesday,
Yeah.
la esposa viene.
After 2-3 days, she will come for 1 hour. Then we'll go. Then she will come again on 18th. You'll see. You will surprised to note we are married. You know since how many years? 36 years.
Bueno, que su esposa va a venir y que va a estar, igual va a pasar algún día, pero que dice,
And we have never quarreled for 5 minutes.
nunca hemos discutido ni por 5 minutos,
No conflicts.
no conflictos.
Because if I say anything to her sometimes,
Si digo algo para ella,
she never reacts.
si nunca se atreve,
She keeps patience. She will not react.
ella no reacciona.
And I myself get ashamed.
Y me avergüenzo de mí
I said wrong.
y digo, me equivoqué.
She never reacts.
Ella nunca reacciona.
So why we get problems in relations? Because of reactions. That's what I want to say. Not react. If somebody says you anything, keep it for 2 days, keep it for 3 days.
But how can we improve that?
Huh?
It's self-work, like it's controlling emotions, controlling your thoughts, every day, meditate, do some meditation, that's the way.
In meditation,
Meditation,
we consolidate our mind. We consolidated all these things. Yona means patience. Not to react immediately. Let it be for 2 days.
Que yo le he preguntado a ver cómo podemos mejorar pues esto tan humano que es reaccionar, ¿no? Porque dice que su mujer nunca reacciona.
Got it? No immediate reactions.
Entonces le digo,
Yes.
¿cuál es la vía para no
Wait it.
reaccionar? Que es cuidar tus pensamientos, meditar, cuidar tu paz interior, y ha dicho que el meditar es muy importante. So, you meditate every morning?
Yes.
Morning.
I get up at 3:30 before 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Before 4 a.m. I, get, I sleep by 9:30 or 10 or 10:30, and then I get up at 3:30 or 4. I meditate generally 1 hour a day.
Wow.
Self introspection.
Yeah, that's very cool.
So you wake up what
A
time?
las 3:30.
3:30, 4, not later than that.
Toda la cama a las 1:30.
Okay, okay.
That's very good.
How many times?
Todos los días, no.
But do you meditate only one time per day, or maybe like 20 minutes and then 20 minutes in the evening?
Generally, I meditate in the morning.
In the morning.
But when I travel in the car,
Yeah.
I generally meditate. I don't waste my time.
Yeah.
I chant mantras, I chant Om inside me. I go deep into myself.
Ideally, I think we start by meditating 1 hour, but eventually we meditate all day.
Yeah.
Every action is
Every action is a meditation. If I am talking to you, this is meditation.
como que en realidad no es que hago 1 hora de yoga o hago 1 hora de... Como que se trata de entrar en este estado meditativo continuo, aunque estés ahora hablando, esté hablando con ustedes, pero hay una conciencia que me mantiene de cierta manera, no digo que estoy ahí, pero que ese es el propósito, ¿no? No es hacer 1 hora y luego soy otra persona, es como integrar todo lo que hablamos, el yoga fuera de la esterilla, la meditación fuera de la sala de meditación, no solamente en la sala.
One thing I offer from our side, if anybody wants to stop smoking, we can help them. We can give them free medication.
Si alguien quiere dejar de fumar,
Someone is going to be very happy.
si alguien
And
quiere, escuchas, si alguien
the reason being, we want to see you healthy, we want to see you transformed.
Una cosa, si alguien quiere dejar de fumar, se compromete a darles medicación gratuita a las personas que quieran.
I have 4 days out the tobacco.
Ah, yo entiendo ya.
I have 4 days only out the tobacco. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm fine.
She stopped smoking 4 days ago.
4 days ago.
So she
Great. I compliment.
she accepted the medication.
She accepted the medication.
Yes.
Te dan la
¿Tú
enhorabuena.
quieres? Sí. Bueno, no sé, yo digo que
¿Tú quieres que está recuperada?
No, okay.
No,
¿Pero qué me dices?
¿Cómo lo tratas? Una cosa. So she asking like, how do you treat this?
Yeah?
So, como, how do you treat this? She asked.
How do you treat?
Yes.
We'll give you some herbal preparation. You put in water, drink it. Medically we call it proversion. You know proversion?
No, I don't know.
No desire to smoke.
Vale, entonces como que ellos, todo es aquí, no hay, todo es medicina de hierbas. Entonces son pastillas, mezcla de hierbas y lo que hace es como que te quita la ansiedad de querer fumar. O sea, como te quita las ganas de que quieres fumar. Entonces, él lo que acaba de decir es eso, si alguien quiere, pues... So they all say yes, eh? They all say yes. They want free medication now.
We'll give free. If I say something, my words are iron
Okay,
words.
good. So,
I speak from mind, I speak from heart.
levanten la mano quien.
We'll give them.
Por si acaso.
Ah, mira, todas.
Six. Bueno, venga, por So after we talk with Andre, or you talk to Andre.
Yes, I'll talk to them.
But no smoking. Okay.
No, pero después de retirar.
Let's try. De golpe no.
Eh?
Aquí y ahora.
We are not going to stop to give up these days. We are going to give up when we arrive here
Eso es ahora.
Ahora es más fácil.
Hombre, claro.
Sí.
Let me tell you,
Romina, que no ahora, mañana.
Let me share with you. You know Lord Buddha?
For me today, yeah. Because I have 4 days and I think that I'm fine, but
You will be fine.
I want to try.
Yes. You know Gautam Buddha? Buddhism. He never studied any book. Do you know? He never studied any scripture. That is called self-realization. You know how he got realized himself? He saw a dead body. Right? He asked, what is this? His man said, this man was alive, now he's died. He said, what does it mean? It means that everybody has to die one day. Then he said, I will also die in the same way. He said, yes, one day you will die in the same way. Immediately he thought in the mind, if this is the end, why should I wait for the end? So I should start right from today. This is called self-realization. We should not waste our life in these petty things. Since we are doctors, we see many patients suffering from lung cancer, suffering from stomach cancer, suffering from oral cancer, suffering from many kinds of intestinal cancers. You know how much they are in pains? Nobody can imagine. It's beyond imagination. They lose everything. They lose money, they lose body, they lose health, they lose everything. So we should not wait for that time. Got it?
But after the
Tomorrow never comes.
Tomorrow never comes. Mañana nunca viene.
Tomorrow never
Hoy,
comes.
hoy. El mensaje lo que quiere decir es que no
You please.
I have a lot of questions for you.
Yeah.
I have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
But I would like to know,
Yeah.
which do you think is a problem we are coming from Europe, about mentally, for example, why a lot of people is coming here to find what? In general, what do you think? No me he explicado, pero no entendí. Ah, vale. ¿Cuál creéis que es el- No? Did you understand?
Yes?
Do you think that European people, I'm sure that you know that European people have, we have a problem or something that we are not doing
Yeah.
well, for example, because do you think that Indian people has anxiety, for example? Yeah.
I give you a very beautiful example.
Yo digo que
3 months back,
One second, I'm going to translate. Le pregunto que si cree que hay algún tipo de que nos falta en Europa cuando ellos ven a la gente aquí entrar, qué es lo que venimos a buscar y porque venimos en masa y entonces sí que estamos haciendo mal. Tendría un poco esto, ¿no?
translate.
Aparte de no meditar,
Say it openly.
y que si cree que la gente de India tiene tanta ansiedad como tenemos nosotros. Entonces va linkado.
Tienen más recursos. Tienen más recursos. Lo tienen más cerca. Mira, este señor está aquí.
बेटे जरा पंखा चला दो जरा.
La medicina tiene opciones, no te mandan a homeopático que es una pastilla cualquiera.
Please translate what she said.
Doctor,
What she said.
what's our problem? You don't understand me.
No, I not understood.
Yeah, okay, I'll do again.
Yeah.
When you see people like us coming here
From Europe or Western
from Europe or US, what do you think? I'm sure that you know that we have a a big problem, I could say, or
Yeah.
something that we are not doing well.
Very correct.
Why are we
बेटे पंखा चला दो।
here to just find answers?
Yeah.
नहीं बेटे उधर है
So I think that
She-
maybe it's something that
बेटे इधर इधर शीशी
yeah,
इसके पीछे शीशियों के पीछे
Esta, esa. Uno.
जस्ट सी
but
ये उठा लेना बेटे
but if you understand my question,
यस आई अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज योर गुड नेम
my name Silvia.
सीवी
Accidentally
I appreciate your question. This is not only the problem in Spain, this is not only the problem in Europe, this is not the problem in America, this problem is in India too. This is all over the world
Todo el mundo tiene
because of our wrong deeds.
por nuestros malos procedimientos, nuestros malos hechos.
Even Indians are suffering from this,
Inclusive los indios están sufriendo.
right? Why people are suffering in Europe and America?
¿Por qué la gente sufre en México?
3 months back, we had a very rich German woman here.
3 meses atrás
She was 76.
tenía 96.
How much she was? 76.
76 years.
76 años tenía. Vino una-
One day she said, Indians are very poor,
dijo, indios son muy pobres.
right? Had you been to Ganga?
Yes.
When you go to Ganga, there is a small house on the way. Amrit will show you tomorrow or day after
Vamos
tomorrow.
al Ganga, hay una casa como muy pequeñita,
Very small
al
house.
lado, muy pequeñita.
As you said it, there is a woman, she's just 22 years old, having 2 children,
Una mujer con 22 años.
and her husband is a laborer, working only, earning only 300 rupees a day.
Y ahí su marido, en un caso, ¿no? La mujer que vive ahí con 2 hijos, tiene 22 años, su marido es obrero, ¿verdad?
I took that woman next day to that place,
Y la llevó a la mujer alemana de 76 años a esa casa.
right? I said, her name is Sunita,
Y le dijo,
that Indian woman. Sunita, are you poor? She said, who says I am a poor
Y
woman?
le digo a Sunita, ¿tú eres pobre? Le digo, ¿quién dijo que yo soy pobre?
We are not poor. My husband is earning 300 rupees a day, and sometimes I also earn 300 rupees a day.
Y yo no soy pobre, gano 300 rupees al
I said, you have a very small house, like this, very small room. If your father, mother-in-law, they come, where do you sleep? She said, we sleep outside and they sleep inside.
Le dijo, si vienen tus suegros y tal, ¿cómo duermen? Ellos duermen adentro y nosotros dormimos.
I showed her kitchen, just outside. She burns woods,
Le mostró la cocina.
I said, how many times you cook food? She said 3 times.
¿Cuántas veces cocinas?
Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Every day, 3 times fresh food,
Comida fresca.
right? In the same way, I asked more than 10 questions.
Le preguntó como 10 preguntas.
And I told all those questions to that German woman,
Le tradujo todas las preguntas
right?
alemana.
Next day I went to my place and that lady, she herself went to that woman
Fue hasta allá, fue ella sola.
and she said, I want to take lunch with you.
Y le dijo, quiero almorzar contigo.
She was surprised. She said, I don't have any place like chairs.
Y ella le dijo, no
You have to sit on the ground. She said, okay, no problem.
tienes que sentar en el suelo. Y
She said, I can cook only rice and the dal ko kya bolte bete? Huh?
dale.
Lentils.
Y
She said, no problem. She sat on the ground, she ate it, and then she tried to give her 2,000 rupees.
entonces la mujer alemana fue a comer con Sunita, que es la mujer que es pobre, entre comillas, y la invitó a comer la señora, la Sunita, a la alemana. Lentejas con un poco de arroz y la alemana le quiso dar 2.000 rupees.
Then you know what the woman said? I served you food as a duty, not for money.
Y la Sunita le dijo, te he servido comida como un servicio, como un deber, no como...
Not for money.
No por dinero.
You know, she started weeping.
La alemana empezó a llorar.
She got emotional.
La alemana se emocionó.
Then next day she went, she herself gave, she said, I am giving 2,000 rupees to your small children.
Y le dijo, la alemana fue.
Then she accepted. And when I came next week, she shared these things with me. Then I said, that German woman, are you poor or that woman is poor?
Y le dijo a la alemana a él, ¿tú eres pobre o la chica solita es pobre?
She said, if you have a big house,
Tienes una casa grande,
if you have a big money at the age of 76, but you are alone,
estás sola,
you are not eating fresh food every day,
estás comiendo comida fresca,
nobody is taking care of you,
nadie te cuida,
if you die any day,
te mueres pues,
nobody will look after you.
nadie te cuidará.
She was ashamed of herself.
Y ella está avergonzada.
So my answer is, we are creating our situations, maybe in Europe, maybe in America, maybe in India, maybe in the Middle East, by our own deeds.
Estamos creando nuestras propias situaciones a base de nuestros hechos, ¿no? A veces.
Just see, I told you about the married people. They live in America. They have joint families. Who is teaching them? They have best lives. No institution is teaching them. So what I mean to say, we should follow our consciousness.
Deberíamos seguir nuestra conciencia.
We should follow the natural laws of nature.
Deberíamos seguir las leyes naturales.
We should not be so independent.
Deberíamos, ¿cómo?
We should not be so independent in the name of freedom,
En el nombre de la libertad.
doing everything which is,
Haciendo todo lo que es.
doing everything that makes her isolated.
Que no, es verdad. Sí,
God-
que nos hace aislar. No, pero es que nos aislamos. De repente somos tan libres y no queremos nada de apego y esto, y que es verdad, y de repente this is really true.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
You please.
Ha comentado antes que ha visto a muchos enfermos con cáncer y que se ha visto perder todo y sufrir. A mí me gustaría que desde el punto de vista de la Ayurveda nos dijera cómo ven ellos el origen de esa enfermedad que se ha propagado rápido en el cáncer.
So she asked,
Si es algo de alimentación, de temas alimentarios, si es por el ritmo de vida, el estrés.
she asked, like you mentioned, that people, like disease, cancer, they lose everything. So the question is basically, what do you think is the origin of cancer?
Origin of
Cancer.
If it's like
cancer.
Yes, if it's the lifestyle, the stress.
Very, very good question. The origin of cancer is chronic irritation.
Chronic.
Irritation.
El origen del cáncer es la irritación crónica.
And what is irritation?
Es la irritación.
Like smoke.
Fumar,
Smoke. Every cell,
cada célula.
cell, cell?
Sí, célula.
Tissue, cell,
Yes.
every cell needs oxygen.
Cada célula necesita oxígeno.
If oxygen is not given to the cell,
Si le da oxígeno,
it can become cancerous.
puede convertir en cancerígena.
Why?
¿Por qué?
Supposing one is suffering from stress,
Imagínate que tienes estrés.
right? Stress causes irritation in the body.
Irritación en el cuerpo.
Because of irritation, less supply of oxygen to the cells.
Por la irritación, menos oxígeno corre por el cuerpo.
Less supply of oxygen to the cells. So maybe our dietary habits, maybe our way of thinking habits,
Quizá nuestras
maybe our
pensamientos,
any other habits,
nuestros malos hábitos,
they are the main cause of cancer,
son la causa básica.
and that is caused by irritation.
Y eso es causa de irritación.
And irritation, because of irritation, less oxygen goes into the cells,
Menos oxígeno va al cuerpo.
and that's why we should amend our habits.
Por eso deberíamos,
That's why I said we should not smoke.
no deberíamos de fumar.
Is it right?
Yes.
And there are many other factors related to food as well as, Nowadays we are eating fast food. Many things. It needs at least 1 hour to explain all.
Do you think it's also related?
Eh?
Anxiety, stress.
Anxiety,
Do
stress.
you think it's related?
Yes, it's related.
Malos hábitos en general, pues fumar, la mala comida, el estrés, los malos hábitos.
No, I was gonna say that as important as quitting smoking is relaxing your mind every day.
Not relaxing,
Calming,
not calming.
focusing, strengthening, focusing.
Smoking never relaxes your mind.
No. I said as important as I was sharing that as important as stopping smoking
Yeah.
is, I believe, is to learn how to calm your mind every day.
You just dedicate 10 to 20 minutes for yourself.
Yeah. No, I'm not asking. I'm saying, I'm stating that I believe it's important to stop smoking, but also to relax your mind, to
Quiet the mind.
quiet your mind.
Fine.
To train your mind to.
What you need?
Yes.
You smile.
Yes.
You smile. Smile is the best. Yes. You read this article. Smile all the while.
No me entendí.
तू खड़े में
Sí, sí, más o menos, pero ya
नहीं खड़ा नहीं.
de todas formas, pero es igual importante que nos lo enseñen.
Next question or
Yes.
you're done?
Exacto, sí.
Is it right? You please.
Venga, sí, nos vamos. Okay. Pregunta.
Es que la mía, my question is the same as she.
Okay.
Es la misma que no. Yo quiero preguntar sobre la intuición.
Okay.
Sí.
¿Qué quieres preguntar?
Bueno, que me hable un poco de la intuición, de cómo guiarte, conectar con tu intuición y saber guiarte con tu intuición sin que la mente esté siempre allí.
So she asked about intuition. How do you get in contact with intuition and get guided by your own intuition?
Say again. I am not able.
Intuition.
Intuitions.
Yes. She asked how do you tune with your intuition and get guided by yourself, your inner self, inner intuition, and not your mind.
It's not question of knowing mind. It's question of knowing your duty. Firstly, knowing your duty.
Como que conozcas tu deber,
Knowing our duty for body.
el deber
Knowing our duty for the mind.
para con la mente.
When we will be strong,
Cuando somos fuertes,
then only the whole family will be strong.
cuando nosotros seamos fuertes, el resto de la familia o el resto de las
Just see, if somebody is suffering from hypertension,
She asked about intuition.
intuition.
Yes.
Intuition,
How do you connect with your intuition?
what do you mean by intuitions?
Intuition, I guess, is your inner self. The inner self.
What is inner self?
Wisdom.
Or your inner voice.
Inner voice.
Your inner voice is kind of like
Inner voice is a path of truth,
Okay, la voz interior es el camino de la verdad.
path of patience, path of silence,
El camino del silencio,
path
el camino
of love.
del amor.
I told you about the child, 26-year-old. What I gave him, just path of truth and love. I connected him with mother, I connected him with the father. I took out his hate,
Como que el camino de la
and
verdad.
that generated right direction.
So meditation would be a way to connect with your inner self.
Meditation in a rightful way.
Okay, meditación de la manera correcta.
It should not be based on falsehood.
No debería ser en base a falsas verdades.
We should know the value of our time, we should know the value of our birth as a human beings.
Deberíamos saber el valor de nuestro
This gives us the right direction.
y eso nos da dirección.
This all gives us good intuitions.
Y eso da buenas intuiciones.
sí, que medites.
She understood it? No,
Sí,
no, not fully.
sí. But I think we have a different concept of intuition in the Western world.
Don't divide Western, Eastern world. Everything is same.
Yes, but
Everybody needs, just see, everybody needs sleep. Everybody needs diet. Everybody needs a family. Is it right or no? Everybody suffers from pressures. It's all the same for everybody. So what is the difference between Western and Indian people?
The concepts, the language, the ways of doing, and the perception of how things work.
What I know, as what I've heard, Spanish language has been generated from Sanskrit.
From Sanskrit.
Is it right or wrong?
Many languages say that.
No. As I've heard it.
Como que el español
The mother of Spanish language is Sanskrit language.
derivado del sánscrito.
So we are all one family. Everybody has the same problems. If we are in India, we lead in this life in the same way, we are likely to suffer. If we are in Spain, everybody is not having life like this. Some people have very good lives. It depends how we lead life, you know.
When you say meditate in a right direction,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Because for me, meditate is not thinking. I mean, there is no direction. I look for silence.
Yes.
I try to just maybe follow my breath, and I don't look for any direction.
I have divided meditation in 3 parts. First part is without thought for 10 to 20 minutes. In that first part, I relax my mind. I relax all the centers of the mind without thought. Second part, I chant mantras. Like I gave you this Gayatri mantra.
Yeah.
By these mantras, we make our inner voice strong, inner strength. Then third part, I follow 3 P's: planning, preparation, and presentation. I plan for whole day, what to do, what not to do. Then I make plans how to prepare for all these things. Then how to present all those things which I have planned. This gives the planned direction. We cannot be deviated. When we follow our own chart, we are governed by ourselves. No other person can guide us.
Y luego hace como 3 pasos después de esto. El primero es planificar lo que tiene que hacer durante el día, lo que no hacer. Luego es preparar cómo va a hacer estas cosas y esto es cómo va a presentar estas cosas.
Y así sería por él mismo y no por manera externa.
Exacto. Primero él medita empezando a quitar la mente, luego canta mantras y luego se prepara para el día, que son 3 cosas: prepararse, lo que hacer y lo que no hacer, planificar, preparar cómo va a hacer eso y presentar cómo va a participar.
Como va
Planning.
la ejecución, básicamente.
Así se anticipa. Está muy bien.
I think you all are doing yoga.
Yeah.
So in yoga, there is an answer for all these things. The first definition of yoga is yoga chit vritti nirodhe. To control the fluctuations of mind is known as yoga. You all know it?
Yes.
Second is to do every act joyfully. Yoga karam kaushalam.
Que dices que el yoga es aquietar la mente, luego también es hacer cada acción de manera alegre, con alegría.
And the third definition is Ath Yoga Anushashanam, the discipline of body, mind and soul.
Y la tercera definición de yoga es mantener una disciplina con el cuerpo, la mente y el alma.
Right? So in yoga, right from definition, we have answered for all these things.
Yoga estira sukha asana.
Here.
Porque el yoga también es ese equilibrio de estabilidad y bienestar, entre firmeza y relajación. O sea, no es ni completamente así, ni tampoco rígido. Es como lo mismo para cualquier cosa que uno quiera emprender. Es como tener cierta diligencia y disciplina, pero también disfrutar. Ese es otro de los principios del yoga, pues la práctica, las posturas, uno mantiene una cierta firmeza, pero una relajación.
So my request in the end is, you should all be the ambassadors of yourself. You should all be the ambassadors of my yoga ashram in Spain. You are all from Spain?
Yes, we live
You should create revolution in the Spain in terms of health, in terms of bonds of family. In terms of bonds of family, everybody should have a family.
Sugiere que deberíamos crear una revolución en términos de yoga, de salud y de lazos familiares.
In terms of peace, happiness,
Paz, salud y felicidad.
and not to have these things, undesirable things. These are undesirable,
Ese es el deseo.
right?
Bueno, te lo dice un médico, te lo va a decir un médico cubano.
So my yoga ashram is always at your ends, you know. If you need our help, we can also come to Spain. You can send your people from there in a big way, so we can serve them in the best of the best, you know.
We will keep coming, keep coming.
Yeah, keep coming and keep sending. So young people, they need more direction.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you for everybody.
Thank you.
With utmost regards and prayers for your all kinds of well-being.
Thank you.
My regards. Om Shanti Shanti.